Master. Oh. Bunyang, don't take my dumpling. I was saving it for last. Oh, Master.
What's your next move, warrior? Zulia and her fiends, an unconscious apprentice, and now this Ebendrake cult leader. You got your hands full, that's for sure. There's only one of you. Where are you headed? Good. Any clue on how to start? Zyway, huh? Not a bad idea. I'll have Gom send a letter to their royal doctors explaining the situation. Wait, you also want to take that addle-brained Ebendrake with you? Well, I guess we can't hold him here till he rots, though I'd like to. Besides, maybe you'll find better answers on that side of the ocean. A favor? Just say the word. Though, fair warning, I can't spare any men to accompany you to Zyway. Of course I'll look after Jinsoyun. What, you think we're gonna throw a sick little kid overboard when we raise anchor? We're pirates, we're not animals. Huh. Sure thing. I'll go and make sure our Ebendrake visitor is nice and uncomfortable. Take your time.
Wait, does that mean we're going to leave Jinsoyun behind? I heard you and the Admiral talking. I wasn't trying to spy on you, Master, honest. It just kind of happened. I won't say anything to anyone. I've never doubted you, Master, but is it safe to leave Jinsoyun with these pirates? They've been nice to us, but they're still pirates. I know. I'll stay here with Jinsoyun. You and Buna and Bunyang can go find a royal doctor. I won't let you down, Master. I'll watch Soyun the whole time. Whatever
right,
Jinsoyun
let's
needs.
get going.
City in a while, huh?
Did you have your chat? Everything sorted out with your apprentices? Don't worry, we'll keep them safe. You're the one in danger with this Ebendrake cultist. He's bound and he can't use his dark arts, but he's still a risk to transport. So don't get careless, or you could be up to your neck in trouble. Hurry back, and I wish you luck.
To the warrior who reportedly came to Gunwan from the Hung Moon Floating Island School. Greetings. I've heard many things about you, and if this letter finds you, you must be a real person. If the stories about you are true, you are someone who appreciates the value of our collective history, and a warrior who can stand up to injustice. Find Lee Yujin in the Dasari Gardens. She will guide you to the Celestial Basin so that we may finally meet. Park Young-ha.
Whoa, that never stops feeling weird. I'm all... How come every time we windwalk anywhere with you, it's always such a rough trip? Grandpa Cho taught you better than this, didn't he? I nearly lost my dumplings on the way here. Well, whatever. So, what are we gonna do now? What are we supposed to do with this guy? We can't exactly walk around dragging him by the ankles. That doesn't exactly inspire confidence, Master. You saved everyone's bacon before, but you do have a history of making rash decisions. I know, right? I'm the heart and soul of this team, after all. Buna and I will be sure to keep you on your toes. Whoa! Who's this guy?
Jiansei. So, the letter from the Black Ram really was genuine. You knew I'd come running. I must be getting predictable. Still, it seems a good thing I arrived when I did. Who is this Ebendrake captive of yours? What? You captured the cult's leader? Jiansei, you never cease to amaze me. Once we have a chance to interrogate him, I'm sure he'll be of great use in our fight against the cultists. I'll have him secured in the Talus dungeon immediately. We'll find out what he knows in due time, I promise. Yes, the royal physician will be waiting for you, along with Her Majesty at the royal chambers. I hope he can do something to help your apprentice. Of course. I'll follow as soon as this prisoner is taken care of. Prepare to take him to the Talus dungeon.
Now that this guy's out of our hair, I'm gonna go tell Jinbin to bring Soyen. I sure hope this doctor can help her. No problem, Master. We're all family after all, and family watches out for each other. Got it. Leave it to me, Master. If we're lucky, Soyen will be all healed up and back to normal before dinner.
Damn it. Ebondrake assassins made it this far into the capital city? How can this be? Perhaps, but what's more disturbing is that they were able to get the drop on us like that. I'll have to beef up security around the palace. This is all my fault. You're right. It can wait until later. For now, we both must make haste before there's a chance for any more Ebondrake to creep out of the woodwork. Please, be sure to keep an eye out while you're visiting Her Majesty. We need more soldiers on duty. High alert!
Warrior, welcome back! Hello, old friend. How wonderful to see you again. I cannot believe how much time has passed. I feel like you were just here. I'm happy to hear that you and the new masters have made peace. Very good. I hope we can all work together to rebuild the Dominion. But let's focus on more pressing matters. You have brought a prisoner to Zyway? Unbelievable. My spies suspected he had gone into hiding in Faircloud. Where did you find him? Dasari Palace was once a very holy place. Of course, the Ebondrake would try to twist it for their own ends. How did you get in there? Chol Mugo? Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. He was a Stratus general, wasn't he? I'm slightly shocked that the Dowager has let him live this long. Chol was stationed at Dasari Palace as a personal advisor to the Dowager. He saw something there that compelled him to resign and go into hiding. You would have to ask him for the details. Right. I read your letter and I've summoned the royal healer, Li Yen. You won't find a more capable man in the realm when it comes to both medicine and treating dark qi. I only wish I could do more. Please, bring the little girl here. Take care of her, Li Yen.
Oh dear. Oh dear. It's an honor to serve you, warrior. I've corresponded with Dokdan, and he's informed me that this girl has quite the history with Dark Qi, even before the incident with Zulia, correct? Say no more. Please let me take a look at her.
Is that the royal doctor? I kept Jin Soyun safe, just like you asked. The pirates were actually nice, even the admiral and the scary gun lady. Is Jin Soyun going to wake up now? The royal doctor can help her, right, Master? Maybe he can give her some medicine or something? I'll try to be patient, Master. I know I'm not very good at being patient, but I'm getting better. Master, look! I think the doctor's done with his exam.
Warrior,
is she okay?
May I have a word? I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. This is a very deliberate dark enchantment. I wouldn't expect less from Zulia. She has always been obsessed with the border between realms. The girl's soul is no longer with us. It has been taken and moved out of the Earthen Realm. We cannot heal her because her body is not injured. While these mutterings may lead you to believe she is sleeping, I must assure you, she is not here. I know it's hard to accept, and we shall keep her in the best care for as long as we can. I promise you that her body will feel no pain. Warrior, no healer on this continent can defy the finality of the spirit realm. I need you to understand that. Only the Ebendrake are sick enough to try to bring people back from the dead, and you have seen how that usually turns out. You've done all you can for her. I am sure she knows that. In my professional opinion, only Zulia herself would be capable of bringing her back. I am truly sorry.
Well, does the doctor have any good news? The prisoner is secure in the dungeon. But what about your apprentice? Is she going to be all right? I'm so sorry, Jiansei. It's only been a short while since you were away from the capital, but it seems like you've gone through a lot. I wish we could do more. Is there anything I could do? I don't know if I can be of any help, but... Really? Of course, Jiansei! Just name it and I'll do my utmost for you. We just got him locked down in the Talus dungeon under heavy security. I can certainly grant you clearance, but what could he possibly tell you? Yes, I see your point. The Ebendrake is to blame for all this, so it's possible he might know some kind of useful information. It's a long shot, but there's no harm in trying at this point. Very well. I'll arrange a meeting for you immediately. Oh, but there is something I wanted to share with you first. The Dark Vicar had this journal. Let's take a look. I hope you don't mind my reading over your shoulder.
Quest item.
Even as I write this, I can feel my memories fading. The dark chi, it's insidious. It seeps into you slowly over time. I fear I am losing myself. The Ebendrake have been moving far west to the ruined continent. I haven't been permitted to know the full extent of the cult's plans yet. But there is something about that cursed place that is vitally important. Demonic forces are gathering there in vast numbers. I feel my decision to follow this path was a mistake. When I first joined the Ebendrake, I never imagined things would become this way. I had hoped to make the world a better place for Soha, for my son. But I've fallen too far now. I can feel myself slipping away. I do not know what will become of me. Soha, please forgive me for whatever I do.
Interesting. I recognize the name inside the cover. Judge Junte. In another life, he was a judge from the Stratus. A man of great power indeed. He was once a force for justice in this world. Well, not personally, just professionally. I thought he had died during Jin Soyun's time of influence. If that text is genuine, then it seems that Soha is his daughter. Agreed, she has a right to know. Also, if there's still any humanity left within Junte, seeing his daughter may bring it back to the surface. We may be able to learn more of this situation that way. I'll go ahead to the Talus dungeon.
Hey, slow down! You dash around like that, you're gonna get accidentally shot!
Never pull the trigger unless you're sure. Absolutely sure. Got that? It's been a long time, warrior. Last time you came around, Lee Rock wound up dead, and Zyway was in shambles. Trouble seems to follow you. What makes you think Lady Soha wants to talk to you? I hear you killed her brother in some dark chi ritual. Complicated, huh? Then let's make this very simple. You beat me in a duel, and I'll tell you where Soha is. Don't tell me you're scared. I'm fully healed since the Fiend invasion, and I've learned a few new tricks. I bet I could take you. Good. Get ready. This one's for Lee Rock. You're better than
What
ever.
is going on here?
I was a fool to challenge you.
Jiansei, what are you doing here? And why did Yuhui attack you? It sounded a little rougher than sparring. Yuhui has been on edge ever since the attack. I'm sorry for her conduct. Well, if she can keep up with you for a while, that's a compliment in itself. I've heard rumors about you since we last parted. They say you're trying to rebuild the Hongmoon School? Why haven't I seen you lately? Yahara's mirage? Huh. Well then, I must have had more than a few drinks. Anyway, what brings you here? Someone at the Talus Dungeon? Well, I'm a sucker for mysteries, and I sure can't say no to you. Lead the way. I'll be right behind you. Go on ahead. I'll wrap up here and follow you.
I was a fool to challenge you.
You're here. I don't think I've seen Soha since the Divine Mandate. She's looking as hardy as ever. Yes, he's up ahead. We've been keeping him under careful control, but he's putting out a lot of dark chi. It's difficult to know what effect it will have. Go on ahead. If you need us, just call. We'll be waiting right here.
Who is this? I don't like this at all. I'm not sure what this is all about, dragging me to Talus Dungeon, but I think I deserve some answers. Some criminal needs to meet me? Listen, I left my life of crime back in the Cinderlands. My father? My father died when I was very little. But wait, why are you asking about him? If this is some bandit or warlord whom my father sentenced to prison a lifetime ago, they're not gonna get any sympathy from me. Let's solve...
What happened? I heard an explosion. What happened to the guards? To think he could do so much damage so easily. Thank you, Jiansei. This is bad, but it could have been so much worse if you hadn't been here. By all means, I just hope it'll work. The leader of the Ebondrake cult must be a virtual fountain of dark chi. Good luck. Don't let your guard down.
Soha! What? Where am I? What? heard Soha's voice. Soha! Oh, my daughter. But she's a grown woman now. How long has it been? My mind is so clouded. Bits and pieces. I feel like I was watching things play out from far away. I've done terrible things, haven't I? I've hurt you. And so many others. Zulia mentioned something about that, I think. She said she had discovered something worse than death. A way to keep you separated forever. You can heal her body, but not the connection to her soul. You would have to find a way into the spirit realm for that. There is always the Western continent, Solak. The veil between realms is very thin there. If there is anywhere you would be able to break into the spirit realm alive, it is Solak. That is where demons invaded years ago. That is where motion... I am sorry. My head... everything is spinning.
This is madness! My father... he's alive? I was very young, but I remember him dying at Joe Manor. I'm sure of it! At least I was sure of it, but this is my father. And what, he's the leader of the Ebendrake cult? How is that even possible? You're telling me that fiends from the Dark Realm corrupted my father? Even if what you say is true, the first step towards darkness is always a choice. I can't forgive him. I can't understand any of this. My father, the leader of a cult? No. My father again. No, the Ebendrake cult will just use my father again. We can't let this happen. We have to do something. This is just like Joe Manor. I feel as helpless as the little girl who ran away as the battering ram tore through the front gates. Father. Okay. We don't have time for this. I know that wasn't my father who attacked us. It was Dark Chi. He was kidnapped, and we have to find him before the cycle starts all over again. I'm going to check my own sources. If you find something out, find me.
I really don't know what to say. Even with all our security and precautions, the Ebendrake were still able to get into the very heart of the capital. This is unacceptable. I fully accept the blame for this. I suppose you're right, Jiansei. Did you learn anything useful from Junte while you had the chance? You're going to the west. That is a truly dangerous idea, but when has danger ever stopped you? I hope you'll find what you need there. The Ebendrake cult is clearly planning something big. I'll do what I can here, but I feel we won't be able to stop them with our forces alone. When the time comes, can I trust that I'll have your aid? Thank you for that. Oh, and by the way, be sure to speak with the Empress before you leave. She's been waiting to see you and would be quite upset if you dashed off without at least saying goodbye. That's all I can ask for. Thank you, Jiansei, and be safe on your journey. I'll be seeing you again soon.
Welcome, warrior. Please forgive the pomp and circumstance. It seems I can barely get a moment to myself these days. And I am always happy to see you. You and your apprentices can stay in Zyway as long as you need. Really? Where are you headed next? Solok? Why? That place has been a wasteland ever since the Dowager... Oh, is this about your little Yun apprentice? I'm truly sorry, but the stories about Solok are fairy tales. Stay here, please. I understand. Your devotion is truly touching, warrior. May the divines grant you a miracle. Of course. Just please come back safely.
Let's see. That's the fragment from Heaven's Reach. Oh, and that's from the Black Ram East Fleet. So many memories. I have done as you asked, Master Mushin. The fragment has been taken. Jinsoyun is between worlds. I now head to the land of Solok to carry out the rest of your orders.
Good. Well done, Zulia.
Why?
Zulia, did you think I would not find out? You wish to use the Twilight's edge to summon him.
What? How?
Forget about me, Enchantress.
What? How did you? Long time no see. I thought you had some eggs to lay.
Should we follow her?
Leave her. She has outlived her usefulness.
Fine. But what about the Ebendrake leader?
He is of no interest to me. His fate has already been decided.
He was once under your protection. You are very cruel.
The Twilight's edge. You are finally mine.
Warrior, I don't understand. How will you even get to Solok? Flying ship? Sounds like the rumors are true. I need to have a talk with my engineers. Be careful. Solok is dangerous, and while you may be friends with Cholmugo, he is not known for his loyalty. Be safe, my friend.